I am Steve.
The Minecraft movie. We're doing a review of the Minecraft movie, and I have waited a little bit. I wanted to let everyone see it. If you haven't seen the Minecraft movie, obviously there are going to be spoilers, so I'll give you a few seconds to click off the video before I start with the main sort of bulk of it. So I got to see the Minecraft movie on Saturday last week, which is the 5th of April. And I went there with 8 other of my buddies, so yeah, it's always fun with more people around. And my expectations weren't particularly high for this movie, and I think it sort of met them. So overall, I'd say the movie, for me, is a 6 out of 10, right? If it was less than 5 out of 10, I would want my money back, okay? But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a bit. I didn't enjoy it as much as I wished to enjoy it. But I mean, hey, it's better than nothing, right? The thing about the Minecraft movie is that they announced it 11 years ago. And you would think they would have had a great story, you know, that they would have worked on it really, really hard and it would be a banger movie. But that didn't really happen, right? The movie was meant to be this good, right? This is what we deserved. S-tier movie. This is what we wanted. This is what we should have gotten. But then after seeing the trailers and the movie being announced to be live action and stuff like that, our expectations were collectively brought down to about here. A little bit of hope, but not exactly where it should be. But after seeing the movie, I would say it's around here, right? Slightly above my expectations, but it was actually quite close. The thing I didn't really like about this movie was the story, right? The actual story, the actual stuff that was happening in it. Yeah, it was kind of cringe. It was kind of, I don't know, it wasn't really good. But obviously, this movie didn't really take itself too seriously. So if you took it too seriously, then obviously you're not going to have a good time. Right, so just give it a grain of salt. One thing I will point out is that my viewing experience was probably not as good as it should have been, as I live in this country over here called Slovakia, and we don't speak English. So I watched the movie in Slovak, and that kind of ruined it a bit because there were so many memes in the movie, right? You know, like Yearn for the Mines, Flint and Steel, I am Steve, right? All of that stuff, that was kind of lost in the dubbing, right? I mean, that was kind of lost because you have to change it to a different language, and you also lose that Jack Black way of saying it. So, I mean, let's just compare.
Flint and Steel. Kresadlo. Chicken jockey. Slepachi jockey. I'm gonna cushion on fall with this water bucket. Release!
Nebojte sa! Stlmím dopad vedrom s vodou! Viliad!
So we lost that in the Slovak version anyway. I've seen clips from other theaters around the world, like where people are literally just screaming what Jack Black's about to say. But when the DVDs do come out, I will in fact be buying a DVD, and I will watch it in English, so I get the full experience. And from my perspective anyway, the movie was too fast-paced. I think an hour and 40 minutes, 100 minutes was the length of the whole movie. And combine that with the credits and stuff like that, I think the movie was about, what, an hour 30, hour 35 maybe? So like, it wasn't very long. It wasn't long at all. And the pacing was just too quick. It was like a Mr. Beast video, right? I mean, it's like, I understand, you know, you have a young audience and stuff like that. But honestly, I don't think this should have been made for 10-year-olds, dude. Because when you announced the movie back in 2014, the 10-year-olds back then are what? Like, they're like 21 now, right? So like, that's probably the target audience you should be going for. The same thing with the Barbie movie, right? I mean, the Barbie movie wasn't really targeted to kids. It was targeted at adults. But yeah, the pacing was kind of fast. I think I noticed the same thing when I was watching the Mario movie, right? But it's not like they really care because they're making back so much money off of this movie. Literally, the cinema was packed on Saturday. I went in there with 8 of my friends. So like, yeah, dude, there was 9 people coming in. So like, just our group was 9 people. Right, so like the cinema was packed. The cinema was packed. I got the tickets early. Don't worry, I'm the guy. We got a nice good spot, nice good view of the actual movie itself. I know. I would just say that the movie was missing a lot of that like Minecrafty feel. I did kind of expect this to be similar to the Lego movie, but there's a lot of action happening in the Lego movie, and I sort of hoped that there would be less action in the Minecraft movie because Lego as a brand, it's quite, you know, it's full of action. Right, there's all these police cars and stuff like that. But in Minecraft, it's just supposed to be a chill game. And if I was making a Minecraft movie, like the story would be completely different, right? It would be very chill. It'd be very nostalgic. I would use some C418 music. I did like that they used some C418 music. I'll give them that. That's all I really needed for it to be not a bad movie. But they did remix it. They did, like, you know, do an orchestra version of the track, and they didn't use it enough. They didn't use There's so many songs in Minecraft, and they only used one Minecraft song, which was Minecraft, and I don't know, I think they should have done more. I think they should have done more Minecraft music. The movie should have been 2 hours long, and the target audience should have been maybe a little bit older. Like, kids should be able to watch it, but I think it should have been made for everyone between 10 to 20, dude. Like, I think that should be the target audience of this movie. Like, I mean, I enjoyed it. I'm slightly above the target audience, but again, I would have liked a more chill Minecraft movie, something a bit longer with a better story. But then again, I didn't regret getting the tickets. I didn't regret watching it. I didn't regret paying good money for it. I was happy. I was happy enough with the movie. What really made my day, though, was seeing Mumbo Jumbo, Dan TDM, LD Shadow Lady, and a Technoblade reference in the movie. Now, they also had AppMao in the movie, which I know Warner Brothers hit up like the biggest Minecraft YouTubers, and she does have something like 23 million subscribers. But the thing about AppMao is that she makes like Minecraft kids content, and it's like really, it's really like that kind of content farm channel. She posts a video every like 2 days, every 1 day. There's really no passion going into these videos. Unlike Mumbo Jumbo, Lizzie, Dan TDM. Those guys do it all for the passion. I mean, sure, they do it for the money as well, but they're not as corrupt as AppMao. They really didn't have to have AppMao in the movie, because I don't think she deserved to be there amongst the legends, right? I mean, in no world should she be in the same movie as Technoblade, or Mumbo Jumbo, or Dan TDM. I mean, come on. But I understand that Warner Brothers was just hitting up like the biggest Minecraft content creators, because at the end of the day, what it was 3 goats, 1 legend, and then AppMao. Which was a bit like she didn't deserve to be there, but whatever. Whatever, it's fine. I also, since I'm an impatient idiot, I didn't watch the post-credit scene. Apparently, Steve and Alex met up at the post-credit scene, which means there could be a Minecraft movie too, with Steve and Alex in the Minecraft world. Which I'm like 80% opposed to that, but I'm like, especially because the first movie took 11 years to make, and what would the story of the second one be anyway? I don't know. I don't think we need a second Minecraft movie, to be honest, because sure, this was watchable. I enjoyed it a bit. I don't think I'm going to enjoy the sequel. Right? I don't want Warner Brothers to milk this. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed me rumble on about this movie, give my thoughts, give my opinions, right? That's all I really did today. And I hope if you haven't seen the movie, go see it for yourself. I mean, I think it was worth it for me. I enjoyed it a bit anyway. Again, I had my expectations low ever since I discovered it was going to be live action a few years ago. And hopefully Minecraft makes a return to the big screen, but as a better movie. Like another Minecraft movie, but not a sequel to this, just another Minecraft movie. I think a different studio, maybe different people in it, just a whole different story disconnected from this. I would love to see that. So the movie wasn't great, but who can blame them? They're making absolute bank out of it. So I just wish they got some people that cared about the game a little bit more to work on the movie and made the story a bit more exciting, a bit more nostalgic, a bit more serious, I guess. Like, obviously this movie was never meant to be taken seriously, but I don't know, I think it would have been nice. But yeah, that's all from me, Mystical Plays, and I'll see you again in another video very, very soon, so bye.